Jasper the scary ghost. 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 Jasper the scary. Jasper the scary ghost. 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 Jasper the scary ghost.
Okay, let's not worry about everyone down there. How are you?
I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little triggered, but I'm good.
Yeah, but
You
really,
know,
when are you never not a little triggered? Do you know what I mean?
Well, when it's just me and Odell.
Okay, I mean,
That's my trigger-free time.
Yeah, I'm with. I'm with
Jaguar, this is the best night that I ever saw you not stressed. I think you were doing it. You guys were at, you were eating tacos and you were sitting at the bar streaming like 3 o'clock in the morning. I got a notice that you guys were up and half our mods were there, but you were so relaxed. You could see it in your face. And Odell was next to you, stuffing his face because you said you didn't get a chance to eat yours. But yeah.
I was live. He was eating.
Yeah, it's all right. It's all right. So anyway, Jaguar, back to what I was saying. So just before we get started, I just want to say thank you so much for the amount of times that you have sung for us on the Christmas show, for Kaz's birthday, for Shane's mum, all of this. Because, you know, realistically, I'm sure there's people out there who have followed your music for years that would have been willing to pay a good fancy chunk of money for a private a song from you for a loved one or an occasion. So I just want to say thank you. And I really do appreciate it. And you're awesome. So thank you for being here again. So back to the triggered. Okay, back to the triggered.
Yeah.
Tell us what's rustling the jimmies, metaphorically speaking, here with you today.
Well, today I'm going to be finishing up my 2024 wrap up with just highlighting all of the terrible moments that brought me to this point in my life.
Okay.
We're going to be reviewing my SWATting this evening.
Okay. Wow. And can I?
And I got an email from my second ex-husband. That was a little triggering.
Yeah. So
he wants me back. He wants things to go back the way they used to.
You know that can't happen. The cat's out of the bag now. You feel? Let's get back into it though, man. Like and subscribe.
He loves me.
Jag, I've got a news flash for you. All your exes want you back, mate. Okay? That's just standard, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Every one of your exes, when it ended with you, 90% of them, that was the biggest mistake that they've ever made in their life. Okay? I'm just saying. All right? But,
you know, I'm sure they didn't think so after they were approached and told how targeted I am in my life. And I'm sure a lot of them felt grateful.
Well, let's talk about that for a minute. Because you being a target
Yeah.
A lot of tactics that are being used throughout time is divide and conquer. I imagine for you over this whole period, there have been friends that have been used against you, wedges have been formed, and
15 years of
Yeah.
deception, betrayal, and backstabbing.
yeah. Can you tell us what that's like to get through that, right? To find trust in humans again, because for many people, that would push them into an isolation that most of us will never experience.
I mean, to a certain extent, I am isolated. My life is very quarantined. Do I still socialize and fellowship? Yes, I do. But I just remember the things that my dad's dad, my granddad, David, used to say when I was a little girl before he passed away. Trust everybody to be human, capable of the same amounts good as they are evil, and figure out when you need to be one or the other. He used to say, upon waking in the morning, you have a choice to be a devil or an angel. Choose wisely, and also choose what the day requires.
Well, that's it.
That's how I live my life.
A wise man said, Jag, that the two balance inside us, the good and the evil. You can't starve one. You've got to have the balance and pick and choose when to feed the two of them.
No, that's fact.
So I just want to say to everyone, please give us a like, please give us a share, push this out.
Yes.
Let's get it going. Let's get it going. So starting off, you said you wanted to go through a lot of these moments, right? And I'm sure there's thousands of these moments. But
yeah,
when we talk about the swatting, can you? I imagine there's a build up to this because no one just gets swatted without a pretext story.
Oh, she got swatted too. That's how you know, man.
There's always a backstory to the event. Can you take us through what happened and what that was like for you?
DeSoto knew the case was weak. That's why they're still fighting, taking me to trial. Matter of fact, they're willing to drop the police charges. They only want to hold me accountable now for a Penske truck that everyone knows I didn't steal.
Can you just touch on that? I mean, don't go too deep into it, but just because, again, the Jaguar lore is deep. And we're friends enough now for me to be like, I don't know that bit. Can you just expand on it a bit? So can you just explain what the lawsuit is that led up to that?
Well, see, it wasn't a lawsuit. It was charges that were filed against me unlawfully. I was reporting to the police that their police officers were involved in illegal activity. And I had very good reason to believe that my second husband's mother was laundering money for the operations in DeSoto. I saw her ledgers. When you realize that it's the government that's against you, you have to take on a completely different attitude of how you approach everything.
Ooh, that's deep.
See, none of this was ever supposed to make it this far. When I was arrested in that pool on April 14th, after being stalked and harassed by King World, Dakulu, Monica Lockett, Nicole Allen, my sister Lachelle, Wright Wallace, Tasha K, Sean Davy Way, and King Payne, once their campaign was falling apart, the Legina Gold campaign was falling apart, they were trying to find a way to attach me to that negative, false story to help me lose credibility faster because my truth was getting too loud. I wasn't supposed to make it out of jail. One of the recordings that I'm going to be putting up, I was playing a little of it earlier on my channel with one of my second husband's mistresses that, Danat was very involved in orchestrating that whole thing. She told me herself, I have it. I'm going to put it up and make it available. But she said that my second husband knew that they intended to have me unalived while I was in custody. And she said, you're not going to call her. You're not going to warn her. You're not even going to put money on her books. And he said, she made her bed and she has to lay in it.
Ooh.
I wasn't supposed to make it out of jail.
And here's
That's
the thing
why I fought extradition.
Yeah. But this is
I knew what the drill was going to be. They were going to come quickly, pick me up. And the second we get to Wascom, I was on my way to Laredo into a shipping container. That's why I fought extradition. And I made sure I didn't agree to extradition until I had spoken to the warden of the jail and made it very clear what was going on. There were a lot of crazy things that happened while I was in jail. Inmates stealing my tablet and lying about having it so I couldn't get communication, any contact to the outside world. They made sure it was impossible for me to reach my mother and my son to let them know not to leave, to go back to Texas. And when I extradited and bonded out, I would meet them there. Sean Davy Way and OG Patrice Garner, did everything that they could do to make sure that my family was scattered and disseminated. So when I got out of jail, I would have absolutely no choice but to rely on strangers. That was a plan that was put into place after I had been poisoned. And I was poisoned as soon as I got to Dallas County Jail.
What? She was poisoned too?
They brought in a quack doctor to give me a psych eval for competency to go to trial. And he found me not competent to stand trial. And you want to know what his reason was? I was spouting delusions of grandeur, and I was trying to convince him that I'm Jaguar Wright.
Can I just stop you there? Just
Can you imagine that?
Well, this is the thing, Jack. Like, for people who are watching this, can you imagine that? We're talking about, it was like when we listened to Ronnie Bow, and he was taken by two policemen to a warehouse. Yeah. We're talking about the same situation with you, where it's when you say the government's against you, we're talking way above what people would understand as the government. I mean,
yeah, because when they want to get you, man, they're gonna get you. They're gonna use your family, your friends, the people closest to you. They're gonna use strangers, fans, everybody.
The level that these people have went to try and break your mind and unalive you.
But it's all law enforcement. All of these people are attached to law enforcement.
Yeah. Well, that's because of the corruption, right? They are the foot soldiers.
No, but they're YouTubers.
Okay.
Who are involved in law enforcement.
Okay.
Who are literally working together to weave and craft stories, get hundreds of people to call police officers, lying, putting in false reports and false claims. The part that really bothers me the most, though, in Dallas County is that they don't even bother to investigate who's calling them. They just act on it. From people who stalk me online. My swatting, Danny Robertson literally spoofed my voice and AI'd it to place the call that brought the SWAT to my godmother's house.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, and then think about that. You ain't even at your house. You at your family member's house, bro. Which she probably don't even know shit about swatting. And all of a sudden, everybody's spooked. Think about that, man. Just from the moment. That's got to be nuts, for real. That's why you don't want to get too, I mean, you get too famous, man. It's that shit that happens. Plus, when you calling out the whole machine, you know, they're going to send everything at you.
And then they started a campaign trying to convince everyone that I called DeSoto police myself and had myself swatted for clicks and views.
Yeah. So just so for people that maybe not know, there's a very...
They did the same thing to Ratchet.
Yeah.
The same people that set him up in Dallas set me up.
There's a horrible internet culture called swatting, where streamers will be live or people will be in their home creating content live on the internet, and the SWAT team will kick in their door because a false report's been made of, you know, a man with a gun or a woman, you know, armed running crazy. And just imagine if some of the police force have sense. You know, if it repeatedly happens to streamers, they have the sense to sort of not kick the door
They
in.
had just came to my godmother's house the day before for
Yeah.
they literally showed up one day for a wellness check.
Yeah.
Demanding that I present myself.
Yeah. People have
saying
died.
that they got phone calls from my sister Lachelle. Then they said my sister Ayasha. Ayasha is my mod. Not my sister. They also called a bomb threat into her children's school earlier this year, and they sent CPS to her door. These are YouTubers.
Yep.
And they document all of it, and they use it for content, and it's all up here on YouTube right now.
And the police won't do nothing about it.
It sounds like
No,
plans.
the police encourage it. The question is, if cops are so smart, why is YouTube doing their job for them?
How are they letting YouTubers who don't know anything about anybody put cases on people? Like literally, we're fighting the exact same charge, like the same type of situations me and Jaguar are going through. YouTubers conjured up ways to get me and Jaguar Wright defenseless and to make us vulnerable, so that all the threats against us, people.
Shout out Ratchet TV. He's speaking facts for real. They'll do that too. They'll get you. If they gotta get you, they're gonna get you, man. Like and subscribe.
Do nothing about it.
To live in an open carry state and not be allowed to carry a firearm.
Due to
It's
YouTube.
criminal.
With no evidence on anything.
Okay, so listen. You have to say, when we say YouTubers, we're meaning plants, right? We're talking about people that have been placed there to create
Yes.
this situation.
By law enforcement.
So side chat, when we were talking, when they say when Jag and Ratchet are saying YouTubers, they're just desensitized to this situation. They're talking about plants, political law enforcement plants put there to create division. We just spoke about it, right, Jag? Divide and conquer. Okay, and another thing is separating you from your rights. That's another way of dividing and conquering.
Yeah.
And it's
Paper handcuffs.
Yeah.
To leave you defenseless.
Yeah.
So when people that are insane, like the Bean team, come running up on your house while you're trying to move your family, filming it, threatening you, and the police came and did nothing. Nothing.
Public space. That's the thing. It's public space, isn't it?
Dallas County and Dallas County as a whole is compromised.
Yeah.
And they got just as many cartel family members working in the jails and in the police force as any other corrupt county in Texas.
The cartels actually run Dallas.
Dallas doesn't run Dallas. It's cartel country. You know how many police officers, Mexican police officers with no badge and a gun, go running up on people that I know to their house, leaving cards saying, call me. If she calls, don't let her know. We'll come and get her. You know how easy it is for any of these cartel guys to just walk up to a police station, get a cruiser, and go riding around.
Let me throw some stuff. Let me throw something at you here, right?
Yeah.
And I feel like we're friends now, so you're not going to fence this. So I'm going to hit you bluntly with this.
Mm-hmm.
What did you expect was going to happen, right? What did you expect was going to happen when
all of this,
right?
I expected all of it.
And I'm just being blunt. I'm not taking that.
I know who I'm dealing with.
Yeah.
I've watched how they dealt with everyone else that I know that they disappeared, disgraced, ran out of the country. I'm just different than most people. If I got it in my mind that I'm going to move that mountain, then I'm just going to move that mountain. And I'm not going to stop until I do. I'm different than most people.
Definitely
I'm willing to go through torture. I'm willing to go through pain. I'm willing to go through psyops because I was trained to do it. My father's a Marine and a scout sniper. I was built for this kind of pressure.
Can I ask you another question?
Mm-hmm.
I believe you that you're built for this kind of pressure. Can I ask you a really personal question?
Mm-hmm.
So the things that would usually distress and haunt the average person, right?
Mm-hmm.
Things that you've seen, the
Mm-hmm.
people that you've been around.
Yeah.
I think you cope so well with defending yourself from these things. But I think the things that eat you up are things that you can't forgive yourself or let go from.
I've made a few mistakes and a few people have been hurt along the way.
Yeah.
I let my humanity get involved when I should have just been on the job. My biggest letdown in everything that I do is my heart. Because even people who I detest, I still have compassion because I understand.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the thing
that hurts me more than anything is the willful blindness. That's what hurts. For me to have gone through all the things that I've gone through live online, for us to wake up and before breakfast, Odell sees and has to reach out to a journalist for lying on me because they got a bad source from a bad source from a bad source. Today was the first day I actually saw a quick retraction. Who should have to do that when they wake up in the morning?
Yeah, you're right, man. Nobody should have to go through that. Let's get to some comments real quick. Go Towards 6 says, who can we trust to protect our children? Beth Ann says, we love you, Jaguar. What a woman. Yeah, she's out there telling her truth, man. Need more people like that. Tell your truth.
I go to bed, people are lying about me. I wake up, people are lying about me. It's the willful blindness. How do millions of people watch this and not write their Congress people? Not write their state representatives, not call the FBI, not call Homeland Security. How do millions of people sit and watch this stuff and do nothing? Want to know why they do nothing? Because they're grateful it's not happening to them. That's how compliant Americans have become with tyranny.
See, only knowing you now, Jag, I know that for you to have gone through what you went through, you have become such a strengthened version of yourself, because I imagine being put into mental homes or mental hospitals, being drugged up, being targeted, being broken down, being separated, being lied to, being used, all of this
being
stuff.
Pharmaceuticaled out of your mind, and to have a YouTuber with a video of it still up of you speaking. Thanks for that, Sean Davey Way.
Yeah, I just want to say,
drugged out of my mind.
Yeah,
no food for days.
Yeah, that's what it takes to make you vulnerable and susceptible to that. And
it doesn't.
Well, no, but for a normal person, so many people would have broken along the way at some of the things that you've gone through. Okay,
that's why I'm doing this.
Oh, I know. And there's
because
one
you
thing.
Know how many people like Ratchet, so many other people, these things happen to every day and nobody notices because they're not Jaguar Wright. There are so many people that have lived through these kind of targeted attacks Their lives have been taken or they've been driven out of their mind, and nobody even knows about it.
But Jag,
They cover it all up with another thumbnail.
do you know what the beautiful end to this line of questioning is?
What?
The fact that you've been through all this, the fact that you've gone through everything you've done, everything that's happened, the voice that you have now, you found love, right? And in this great battle that we talk about between the evil and the good, they have not even broken one branch on the strong tree that is Jaguar Wright. You have love, you have positivity. Talking to you when you're in work mode, which is these live streams, when you see the orange badge up here, right? This is work mode.
Yeah.
You are not work mode. You are work mode when it's work time. But when we hang out on other streams, you're totally different. It's incredible. And you would never know, like if we had just met, if we worked in an office block and we worked together 40 hours a week, you would never know a thing. And it is just incredible to you, all survivors of horror, right? Who have this love and empathy that still exists within them, because that is what these people at the end of the day want to remove.
I almost lost it. I was this close to losing that humanity you're talking about.
Well, you never. So big up Jaguar, okay? Because you never, mate. All right, and that's all that matters, okay?
Odell.
Yeah, we love Odell. Big shout
Gave
out
me a reason
to
hold on to my humanity.
Yeah.
Because it had gotten to the point where I was all work.
Yeah. And once again, to all the ex-husbands, Neener, you messed it up. But listen, there's one thing that I see in your side chat and our side chat a lot, and it's hard to find a way to satisfy this statement, which is, what about the children? Talk about the children. Where are the children? So before we get to the end of the stream, I've got a little 15 minutes of questions, which I think addresses that topic in a way that educates and is quite informative, that I think I'd quite like to do with you, because, yeah. So listen, I've waffled enough. Oh, man,
by the way, spoiler alert, if you want to know how to save the children, stop the government.
Oh, yeah.
You can't save the children when you got the same police officers that are supposed to protect you. They're the ones kidnapping them.
Oh, yeah. Listen, just so you know, Ratchet, you are in
allegedly
the people that know the full backstory. You're in a community here.
See, that part is crazy. Because there are so many missing kids in the world right now. I think in Atlanta, there's like 60,000 missing black women. I want to say the Uber driver told me, I think that was like last year, over 60,000 missing black women in Georgia alone. Where is everybody?
I spent 7 years hunting, dark web human transporters of young.
So you know about it. Yeah. It's sick.
Yeah, Snapchat had to make a formal apology in the national press because of some of my team's interactions. But that's a story for another time, my guy. You ever want an interview on Ratchet TV all about that? I'm available anytime.
Definitely, we can do that. Definitely.
Hell yeah.
Greg, have you got any questions for Jag? I think this is the first time you spoke live like this.
No, I've actually interviewed Jaguar before.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, but
actually, his misfortune is my fault. After he interviewed me, they came after him full steam and they put that case on him.
Yeah.
That's how he got that case, from interviewing me.
Yeah.
The same people that but I just want to say to Jag, I know we've already spoke behind the scenes, but it's just, I just want to say, I don't even have to ask her. I just want to say it's crazy that the same people that are attacking somebody are the same people that are basically handing over a case to somebody. So how is it possible that you got people that hate you that can call somebody and say, hey, so-and-so did this, have no evidence of anything, and say, so-and-so did this, so-and-so did this. We need you to go look at this. The same people that are supposed to protect you, this is off of app.
Oh, that's a good point. That's a good point, Ratchet TV. Let's go to the comments real quick. It says, Lady Valhalla says, sending all the love in the world to the gorgeous Jaguar, right? And yeah, we are back, man. Like and subscribe, man. This hip hop heist, we're gonna keep it rocking. It's a new year. Happy New Year.
They, allegedly, she did something. Allegedly, I did something. You have no proof of anything. There's no video evidence. There's no nothing. There's nothing there. And I didn't speak too much on our cases, but to say this, I know for a fact, the same people that are behind the scenes working with the police trying to attack people like me and Jaguar are the same exact people that they're the exact same people that are attacking us behind the scenes and on the scenes. We got no protection from anybody because I've called the federal government. I've called the feds on these people. I've called the police on these people. I made police reports.
And guess what?
It goes unnoticed.
They don't even acknowledge it.
But of course,
I'm calling you, telling you that this person that's calling you is doing this to me, but you don't even, because they're out of state, you say, oh, there's nothing we can do. It's out of my jurisdiction. And then, but you take the call from someone out of state.
Which is what makes this a federal issue. Because all of these crimes are being committed intrastate.
How can Dallas, Denton County, how can anywhere in Texas go off of someone in California, Colorado, Atlanta?
Because Dallas cops are stupid and lazy.
That's a federal offense. That's not.
Ratchet, you will drive yourself insane, right? Trying to answer questions that you know the answer to. Right? These aren't normal cops. This isn't a normal case. None of this is normal.
But listen to this. Let me give you a kicker. Here. This Jag knows this. This is news to everybody here. The same police.
None of this is normal.
Have been investigating me for over a year.
But that's
for what?
That's what they do. You become a target once you open your mouth. So you have to, you have to be clear about what's your motive in all of it. Because once you open your mouth, especially on the internet, they after you.
I have no idea.
All of the phone calls that Danny Robertson and the Avengers make, all the phone calls that Sean Davy Way makes.
I got video.
All the phone calls.
I got video evidence of this. I got video evidence of police.
There was a woman named Shayna Lewis that went to the police station on 25 different occasions trying to get them to file charges on me for a crime that she lied about that never committed.
But they don't get prosecuted for this. You can call the cops and lie to them, and they won't say nothing to you. You can lie all you want to and make up the whole. They're just gonna come to you and say, "Hey, Jaguar, you did this. Hey, Ratchet, you did this."
This is by design. You got to understand. You're not in the regular system.
That's again. It goes back to what I was just saying. For real. Yeah, you open your mouth on the platform, and it's going against the machine. Then yeah. Going against their program, they're going to tap in. Who is this guy?
They are not following the rules. You are not going up against the regular system. You need to accept that, otherwise you're going to drive yourself mad looking for answers.
There is no regular system.
Yeah.
Oh no, there's the illusion of that, right? But you guys are
understand how America works.
You are far beyond the standard system of law enforcement and criminal
justice. The
justice.
Only way to be a part of the so-called normal system of justice is to not stand up for it. It's just that simple.
But here it is.
Those of us who stand up for it.
But we got to go to trial and fight for our freedom.
I can't wait.
With people who are against us. When I tell you, I got proof that the police don't like me. I got video proof that police are talking about me to one another, and they never talked to me.
The last time I was in Dallas County, Giles came into my cell. And then, on my way booking out, he sat there and tried to challenge me. And he's cartel. His family's from Sinaloa and Guadalajara. And he's working in a jail. Well, do they allow people that are related to these people to work in public government offices? If you're related to cartel members, there's no way you should be able to get a job as a law enforcement officer.
Yeah.
It's no way. Why are there people who are related to the Jimenez cartel? And that's not just something that came from power. They actually took the real name of the family and put it in the show because they knew nobody would believe it.
Because it's good for business, Jaguar. It's good for business.
Which business?
The dark side.
You mean it's good for the enemy to have their people working inside of the system and then lying to the public like they care? You know,
that's weaponized narrative. It is. Do you know what it's like? You are literally.
Texas is gonna burn in hell as soon as Trump gets in office, and I can't wait.
I can't wait, Jag. I'm telling you. You and me, whether you're on a live or whatever, we are having a cerveza as he is sworn in. My G, I'm telling you.
I can't wait.
I'm telling you. I might even break out the charcoals and get the Barbie on.
The enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Man, all I'm saying is the other team was an absolute riot. So, you know, it really was.
Shout out to Jussie Smollett.
So I just want to say
his conviction overturned.
Bypass that ad real quick. Yeah, man, she's speaking it. Let's go right to the comments. Ty Rice says, people tend to believe what they want, like Jack said. No matter what proof she provides, people still choose to remain fans of these celebs. People forget Jag knows a lot because she's a victim. Sorry about that. Said people forget Jag knows a lot because she was a victim on the island as well as an R&B artist. Not only that, they unalived her son to try to get her to stand down. Ooh, that's a deep one, man. Thanks to Ty Wright for that comment. Let's get back to the video.
I just want to say
his conviction overturned.
I got one question for you, Jag.
Yeah, on you go.
They don't want us silenced. They want Jaguar Wright deceased. Ratchet TV deceased.
I just saw 4 thumbnails a couple of days ago. Why hip hop wants Jaguar Wright dead?
Yeah, that's crazy.
They're not gonna stop till it happens.
Do you know how many? You can go now and put it in Jaguar Wright dead, and you'll find at least 15 different posts announcing that I was dead as they were working their coups, hoping it would happen. Imagine an entire machine dedicated to ending your life.
Ooh, that's scary.
And having government help to try to get it done. Now, the question is, how many other people have experienced what I experienced and nobody knew about it because they weren't me?
Oh, wow.
For the public to stand by and be okay with what these people have tried to do to my life only goes to prove what I believe. America's gone to hell, and I can't wait for God to come and clean all of you weirdos up.
Hey, facts.
Yeah, we're gonna get
millions of people watch this every day, and they see it as nothing more than entertainment. You better be grateful. You have someone like me who's willing to take this on, because the truth is, if they get me, oh, they're going to definitely get all of y'all.
Yeah, if they get Jack, I'm going to go live in the woods. I'm not going
I'm here to get Jack.
Yeah.
They get me. They definitely going to get everybody.
They're getting all of y'all.
Well, I just well, listen, I hope you know in the grand, journey of your life, all the people you've met, the betrayals, all of these people that have stabbed you in the back.
These
I hope you know
people.
that here, myself with Shane.
You don't have
like,
to say that.
I,
Stop.
do you know though?
You don't have to say it.
I love how uncorruptible, right? It's pretty horrible would have to happen. Do you know what I'm saying? It would have to be like a horrible scenario. But you know, some
What's
people.
the worst thing than being killed? I mean,
Well,
alive.
Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? That we were talking about that earlier with something in the Diddy case, but it's to watch this journey. You know, we've been since we met on the channel. How other channels have came in, trended, turned,
50
news.
50 channels have approached me, swore their loyal allegiance to me, or came as a damsel in distress because they stood up for me and my enemies came after them and they need my help, my support. It's always the same story.
I bet we get you a really sweet Rumble deal.
Well, I'll set my Rumble up for the Jaguar Wright.
Bet we could get you a sweet Rumble deal.
I mean, honestly, whether it's it doesn't matter what platform I end up on.
Well,
my whole purpose to be here on YouTube is not for YouTube fame or money or success. My job is to make sure it ends.
Oh yeah.
I am going to end YouTube.
Yeah, please don't. Like what we can.
She said, "I'm gonna end." Oh man, you don't want to go against them. Uh-oh.
No, it can become something. You got to understand something. It can become something else.
Okay, good. Yeah. I'm quite happy for you to change.
I'm not saying get rid of the search engine. It's an amazing search engine.
All I'm saying is just replace.
Imagine how much it pisses them off that I'm the one that's running it.
Yes, but yeah, Jag for CEO. I prefer that narrative. Yes, for a minute there, I had a massive panic.
I already told Leor Cohen $500,000 and 4 board seats, and I'll let it go. 4 board seats should be enough for me to be able to swing whatever craziness they have going on in there. And if I'm on the board, I'll have the ability to be able to invite the government in legitimately and force them to do their job.
Oh man, do you know? I would think within about a week of you being the CEO of.
Ain't no way Leo Cohen going for that, but I do advocate for a little move that you talk about. I mean, taking care of the artist 100%. You know, way more than this 1 point, 2 point deal that the industry got going on.
YouTube, the HR department would have a lot of phone calls about the distress of the work environment because of how serious.
If I could get YouTube in my hands, oh honey, I'm firing everybody.
Okay, so let's crowdfund that.
I'm firing everybody, and then I will demand that every content creator pass a psych eval before starting their channel.
Yeah, nah, I don't know about that either. But listen, what we'll do is we've got Kickstarter.
Why not?
We got Kickstarter.
These people are insane.
We need 150 trillion. We got a Kickstarter to buy YouTube for Jaguar Wright. I'm telling you.
Elon did it.
Yeah. All I'm saying
Trust
is.
me. You could probably buy it for about 175 million. I mean, the company right now is just breaching 200 billion. It's just getting there. You want to know what I find funny? For $200 billion in a company that is 85% ran by AI,
Yeah.
with only 20 actual people that work for the company.
Yeah, I'll be honest. Everything you say, I respect, apart from your analysis of tech companies globally and their turnover and their evaluation. But that doesn't mean you're wrong. It just means
I checked.
Okay, well, if we can,
YouTube is about to be officially a $200 billion company.
Yeah. Well, we'll just sell a lot of hoodies. We'll just sell a lot.
Tell me something. Why can't we get better features with all of that money they've been banking? Taking 40 to 60%.
Jaguar, why can't we get a custom? Why can't we get a creator helpline? Why can't we have any form of use for customer service, please?
Because the customer's always wrong and the boss doesn't care.
Madness. Also, Richard, if you're listening, Jaguar's opinions are not necessarily the opinions
they
of the
don't reflect on Atwood or the project or any other.
Okay.
I see this construct for what it is. It can be a beautiful thing.
I agree.
And in ways, it is. But I'm going to tell you something right now that I know. Yeah. It's cancer.
Yeah.
If you don't cut it out, it will eat everything up.
It's already. We were way past that. Man. We're way past the recovery stage in the cancer.
The most common question in the chat right now is Spear going to be able to hold the fort, or more allegations going to be made against Jay?
The allegations are coming. They're not going to stop coming. And
that was
Alex
the point I was
Spiro,
making with him. You're not going to get to stop this without LC. I'm just going to say LC. We won't even say his name. LC was to escape the Diddy case. And he's right there as an enabler. Look at the paperwork. It says he was there. He was an enabler.
Here's the thing, though.
He aided and abetted Diddy in everything he did and was able to say, my name is off lawsuit. You in that lawsuit. We're done.
Here's the thing, though. YouTube and these totally cool people that run it, they want you to say things to divide and destroy channels. And we hard stand on not allowing them to weaponize our guests, weaponize our panel members. Because of frustration, we're human to vent. And they want you. They want you to slip up. They want to weaponize your words against you. And I don't want to let that happen.
What are they weaponize? You can't weaponize the truth. The truth is already a weapon.
I get you. But sadly,
with all the AIing, the spoofing, and the this and the that, do you know how many times I've been forced to listen to stuff that I know isn't me, that I know I didn't say, it was lies?
Oh, I'm with you there.
And YouTube allowed it.
I'm not
a lot of stuff that's happening. A lot of stuff that's happening, all of it goes against community guidelines.
Of course.
You know who's behind De Leon?
Yeah.
The De Leon company, the reason why Diddy is in this whole mess that we talk about. When Diddy went against De Leon.
Rock.
Okay, there you go. So she knows behind it. Just saying.
You'd have a better chance punching the Pope in the eye during Mass.
Well, let me ask you a couple of questions, Jag, on what I said earlier about saving the kids, and then I'll circle back to you, Sean, right? Sure. Because we see this coming up a lot. I think for the side chat, a lot of people are desperate for answers. They want to see results. They want to see people like us.
Man, appreciate y'all watching, man. Hit that like and subscribe. This Hip Hop Heist. They just breaking down. What's next for Jay-Z? We got Jaguar Wright on the Sean Atwood show. We just reacting to it, man. Drop some comments. Where y'all from? What y'all think about the allegations? Yeah, man. Drop some comments. Keep engaging. This for y'all. This for y'all to you know, this just an easy little portal. We'll call it the Hip Hop Heist portal. So yeah, be free with your words, man, and yeah, drop some comments and engage as much as you feel. We're gonna keep it rocking, man. Hip Hop Heist, like and subscribe.
With a voice talking.
Oh, let's bypass the ad. We don't with no ads, but we do the comments though. So let me read the comment. LLNE says it's very sad that our government doesn't do what they're supposed to do. And Daiku says Ron always starts with I've got ADHD. Ron, half the planet have ADHD. Yeah, that's true. But yeah, we're gonna keep it rocking, man. Hip Hop Heist. Like and subscribe for me, and hit the Cash App if you really feel it in your heart. You feel me? Help out the channel. If not, just continue watching, man. We're here.
Always talking about this, and
Right.
obviously, there's a lot of things that are pretty distressing that we can't talk about or glorify or even would want to do that. But when it
I
comes
can
to
sum it all up real quick.
well, when it comes to
When you're
educating
done.
the public, yeah, when it comes to educating the public, I think that's the best way of addressing the comments about what about the children, because educating parents, educating the side chat, educating the people on what they can do to educate themselves to better help prevent all of this. Being mindful, knowing that if you see something suspicious, for example, if you were on holiday with like your niece, okay, and someone came up to you and said, hey, I'm really, really sorry. I just wanted to make sure this little girl's okay. You would be like, oh my God, of course, this is my niece. And you'd be like, oh, you know, it's great that you've done that, blah, blah, blah. You've got to have the confidence to react and know that it's okay to question things that you're suspicious of, right?
Mhm.
You can, not acting can stay with you for the rest of your life. What advice would you have, not just, first of all, for parents and their own kids, but second of all, for the average person, for the normal person who's sitting in a cafe, sees people walking by, the human traffic as it goes through the life? What advice would you give to them about?
You want to save your children?
Yeah, okay.
Take them out of public schools immediately. Homeschool them.
Yeah.
Do not give them any kind of electronic device unless you are using it with them. You want to save your kids?
Exactly.
Save your kids.
And don't feed them the meat.
Yeah.
You want to find out where all the children are? Willow Smith, Jaden Smith, the Combs children, Bashir Gray. I can think of a bunch of
Coca-Cola.
celebrity kids who were used to procure victims, their parents and their bosses and managers. I find it interesting that everybody's so interested in saving children, except the one sitting right in front of you, being groomed right in front of you.
Yeah.
Like you say your children and you like the post of a child dressed like a prostitute.
Okay, well,
And
let's
say it's cute.
assume.
No, we're gonna talk about these things. We have to hold people accountable for what they're buying into.
Why did they stop talking about the Coca-Colas?
Yeah.
No. Supporting what they're buying into. Continue on that narrative, Jaguar.
They're supporting it.
Coca-Cola's the same thing.
They're supporting it. Everybody wants, oh my God, really? Well, what are we doing as a community? You still have adults with children that are supporting these demonic, awful agendas, fighting people that they've never met, they don't even know. Meanwhile, they want to argue with people who have actually met them, actually know them, actually done business with them, and say, you're wrong. You're jealous. That's not true.
Wow.
If we wait the children start at home. And if you want to find the children, I think it's time for these celebrity kids to start being questioned. Because they know everything. Why is Jaden sit so quiet right now? Does anybody bother to ask? He's so quiet. This is the thing. I gotta play this because
All right.
people say, save the kids, save the kids, save the kids, save the kids. I'm gonna play this. Where is it? Bilal?
Go on too. Well, we got. Gotta be aware. We gotta be aware of our surroundings. We gotta be aware of everyone. You gotta be aware of everything going on around you. teach your kids the right routes to you know from school and back. Stay away from you know what I mean? Cause it you know what I mean? Like truthfully, you know, yeah, that shit goes on, man. It's a whole market, dark web, dark market, whatever, black market. Boom, I'm burnt. But yeah, black market, like for people, and that's what's crazy, bro. That shit don't even sit right with me. Just that whole topic, it sounds crazy, like. But just like you know, I don't know. It's crazy. Just like how you could buy anything on the you could buy anything on the dark the black market, dark web. You can yeah, man, they're just doing that with people's lives, bro. And that shit is crazy. So shout out Jaguar Wright for actually like really being an advocate for all this stuff. Like, it's unfortunate that you got to call out these celebrities and their what's going on with them, but man, if anything helps stop, if anything helps stop all this, you gotta do it, man. So yeah.
Were those 1,300 kids went missing in Maui?
What?
Don't
Who was
nobody get
behind
no
that?
damn. Don't nobody get no damn.
Diddy's homegirl Oprah had a school over there. Those kids
Yep.
went missing from that school over there, just
And
like
now,
they went
and
in
now
South Africa
apparently
as well.
Jill
What's
Scott.
going on? 1,300 kid missing from Maui.
Wants to become the new
What the
Oprah
fuck?
Winfrey, and she's opened a school for girls in Philadelphia where she could no doubtly teach them how to be anything. Up
I
on
mean,
a second. Listen.
Disney is still a company, right?
Yeah, Disney is still a company, and so is Nickelodeon. Hey, hold on a second.
That's crazy.
I got the text messages.
I'm gonna tell you this right now. He makes me want to go out and buy a step stool. You know? He jealous that he got sent home and you got sent out.
Yeah. Oh, you know.
That's what makes him having anything to say about anything you saying so fucking egregious. You were so busy thinking you was special and you got sent home.
Damn.
Tell me I don't know. Tell me I don't know something.
You know a lot. You definitely they sent his ass home and told me to come on out.
And guess what? Allow me and you ain't never spoke these words. Tell me I don't know something.
You definitely know something. Jada sent his ass the fuck home.
I know he sent him home.
It wasn't Will, it was Jada.
I know it was Jada, and I know why she does it.
Yeah, that's the
And
part
guess what?
you don't know.
And be grateful that you don't. But you know, sometimes the student likes to emulate the teacher.
Who's she talking about? Jada Pinkett chat.
Ooh, wait. Okay.
And when you can't hunt publicly, you hunt within your camp. You know, see, nobody ever asked why Jaden left that house so young.
You know, definitely being talked about. Definitely. You might have a relationship with
I'm gonna tell you this. You, I don't know if you ever noticed that boy hates Charlie.
Oh, listen, he hates Charlie and he hates his father.
I know, but he hates Charlie, and I wish somebody asked him why.
Well, his father done things to him that he should be in jail for. So
His father done everybody. His father.
Did y'all hear that clearly?
Yes.
That was Belial, former assistant and friend of Will Smith.
Whoa.
Conversation that we had a week before he sat down with Tasha K.
Whoa.
Now, as you could hear, in that brief part of that conversation, we were talking about what? The children. And yet,
Belial did do the interview with me, did it with Tasha K, and they didn't talk about the kids at all. He was willing to talk about it with me. You save the kids.
Sales are hard.
Sales are hard to come by. Yo, man. So yeah, we got Reese in the comment live chat. She said, Jaguar, please write a song about this and lift us up with your angelic voice. Man, I agree. Shout out Cerise for leaving a comment in the chat. And we're going to get back to the video. Like and subscribe, man. It's Hip Hop Heist. What's going on? There we go. Oh yeah, leave
my advocacy.
Leave some comments in the chat, guys.
Is based on my experience as a young girl who grew up in the entertainment industry and became a star and walked away. My job in my advocacy has been to get as many people out into safety as possible, because there is no help. Y'all just heard Belial say himself that his father did things to him he should be in jail for, and that he hates Charlie Mack and his dad.
That's crazy.
But Will Smith don't know Diddy. Yet Jaden went to the flavor camp.
Facts.
You know, this is the problem that I'm having with the public. I can tell you the truth all day long. Are you really listening, though? Those children were groomed to become groomers and to invite their friends home for their parents to abuse. Some of them were abused by their parents as well. If we're going to talk about saving the children, why don't we talk about the ones that have been being victimized right in front of our face? Photo shoot after photo shoot, music video after music video. The same thing that they were doing with Willow, they're doing it with Blue Ivy right now.
Facts.
Does anybody not remember the Whip My Hair Round song and all of this and all of that? And then the next thing you know, the girl had a breakdown at 12 and a half and shaved her head so she didn't have to sing that song anymore.
That's deep.
We want to save the kids? How about we save the ones in our face? I guarantee you they could lead us to the ones we can't see that the government is hiding. That's how we save kids.
If you look at the airport situation, they're sending kids off with these companies in white vans, going to all the airports, and people are going with their hidden cameras, talking to TSA, talking to airport security, and they're like, "Bro, we can't talk about this. We know it's going on. There's nothing we can do." I got videos of this. It's proof. They won't do nothing about this. There's kids underground in tunnels. There's kids being shipped off in containers. There's kids getting shipped off on 18-wheelers. There's kids being shipped off on ports. All of the ports that you go to when you think you're going on a cruise, they're kidnapping kids, bro. Like, you want to save kids?
Children who were separated from their cartel family and held as hostage ransom to make the cartel do what they want them to do. Like, there's a whole nother level here.
Thanks.
And guess what? You know what people say? Oh, they've been watching spy movies. They've been watching this. That ain't real. That ain't real. I don't know what to say.
Kids are getting shipped off in front of you every day. No one's going to help
every day. In DeSoto, a fake Mexican CPS agent was running around with takeaway orders last year
10 children were disappeared. They have not been brought back to their families yet. Am I lying, Ratchet?
Wow.
It's happening out here in Dallas County, all over.
That's scary.
Definitely, there's a.
Hide your kids, hide your wife. They're taking everybody out here. Yeah, we're gonna bypass this ad real quick and keep it running. If I could get that skip button. Let's get back to it, man. Jag's dropping powerful knowledge, man.
In Dallas County, all over. It's definitely, there's a.
Meanwhile, you got Lamisha Fuller telling Adria English that they were harboring little people at Yellow Beezy's trap house.
I did hear about
It's
that.
a short ride from DeSoto to just past Singing Hills.
And who is Yellow Busy connected to?
Jay-Z.
There you go.
Come on.
He likes driving around in them little convertible and coupe Maseratis up the colonies. What did Lamisha say the other day? I don't know why Jaguar would say that about Yellow Beezy. He's a good man. He's always doing stuff. He be giving away turkeys and stuff and whoop-de-woo. My boyfriend don't want a record deal. He just likes to rap. Yet a week ago, you were asking for people to send beats for him to help him put together his demo tape. Like, it's insane. These people are sitting here saying all of this out in the open, and people are literally showing up, watching to either heckle, troll, or harass. Nobody is contacting the authorities.
Interesting.
There's a big story here in the UK saying that Beyonce is concerned because Blue Ivy is the same age as the woman Jane Doe. What do you make of that?
Beyonce knows very well what he did.
She knows everything. They're not spouses. They're accomplices. He's her boss, and that's his number one bottom hoe. And that's just that.
You heard the story about Kathy White, right?
Of course.
No, I know you did. I know you did because I've heard you speak on it. But Kathy White, Pimp C, what happened to him? The same thing goes on and on.
He died on Mr. Carter's birthday.
And Beyonce just did the halftime performance, and the license plate on that Cadillac was
Pimp C.
Thank you.
Sacrifice. Trophies.
Jay-Z and Beyonce have a lot of bodies under their belt. She knows very well who he is. She's not. Now, this is making her public image look bad. So, yeah, she is pretty mad about the public perception of her and Jay-Z, but this is not news to her. She knows very well who she married, or allegedly married.
Distract the world by accentuating a 12-year-old girl's bosoms in a dress fit for an adult, not a child. You got idiots like Cardi B running around talking about, oh, she ate that.
Right, that's crazy.
They're all procurers, groomers. These
She's
people
just
are
next
sick.
in line. Blue Ivy's next in line.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, they're handing her right to the industry, right to the same people
I'm just doing the legal thing, bro.
allegedly.
No. You just let me throw in the allegedly. Don't let them distract you. Don't let me distract you.
We're literally watching children.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Did you see DJ Envy? What about DJ Envy? He just had his.
How in God's name wasn't CPS called? How wasn't that child removed from the home? How wasn't him and his wife both charged with child porn? That's what it was.
What 8-year-old knows who Lil' Kim is? No 8-year-old, 10-year-old, however old she's. 8, 10.
8-year-old is reciting 25-year-old rhymes because she loves Lil' Kim so much.
Oh, look at that. It said Beyonce threw up the Baphomet sign during her live
Lil'
white
Kim
party
don't even let her
at the NFL and on
to
Christmas.
act like that.
Facts.
Lil' Kim would never.
And these are the same people taking up for Diddy, taking up for Jay-Z. But you got to
These
think
are
about
the same people sharing butt molded cake to eat with each other.
Wow.
who is iHeartRadio owned by. Who you got to just do your research on who all these people are connected to the same people. Every company we're talking about are all named. They're all linked in with the same exact people. And they're all
Still mad that she's not Nicole Brown Simpson. You know.
And who are they tied to? The same people.
Lou Taylor, that church, where they're allegedly laundering money. Why? And this is why I am the way I am. I try to be patient and I try to be understanding, because the truth is, it's frustrating. For years, I've been saying, monster, monster, monster. David, liar, liar. She's a liar. And Diddy and Jay-Z. Hey, where the Tootsie at? Hey.
Got a question from Catalina.
Oh, good.
What did Easy E know? Was listening to his old tracks and he's calling out folks left and right.
Yeah. He's not here to tell that story anymore.
You know how he passed away? They injected his blood with the virus.
They gave him the virus. He didn't catch it. They gave it to him.
No one contacted the virus in a week. They definitely silenced him and took him out the easy way, which was to insert it right into his bloodstream as he was sick.
Yeah.
Question from Water Rock. Why hasn't Aaliyah's mom spoken up?
She took the money.
Paid off. So same reason other families in R. Kelly don't speak
$90
up.
million bought their silence.
They're bringing this back, I think. They're going over it again. Accident caused by her fellow passenger's carelessness. August 25th, 2001. She was 22 years old. Wow, she would have been... She would have been 24, turning 48 this next year. Wow. Interesting. I think a lot of shit would be different if Aaliyah was around, for sure. Rest in peace, Aaliyah, man.
And they had to protect Barry Hankerson, you know. Because if Barry went down, that would have tore the whole Houghton family to pieces. And then they would have just had nothing. You got to understand, these people, they make these wild choices. They hope that it turns out for the best. And then when it turns out bad, they take the money, shut up, and pretend like it never happened. Do you really think her parents want people to believe that they knew her death was foul play and they just took money and got quiet? That would make them monsters, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Or
question
the true paternity of Blue Ivy.
That's Kathy White's daughter, allegedly.
She looks more and more like Kathy to me every day. While they try to do AI pictures. While they try to do
AI pictures. Let's bypass this ad real quick. Appreciate y'all watching right now. This Hip Hop Heist, man. We're going to keep it streaming. Nancy says, I will never trust another human. Everyone besides my parents and 2 friends deceived me, hurt me, embarrassed me, and broke my ability to be open. I live alone and do not go out. Well, Nancy, you should just, work on yourself. I believe that the the truth, you know, the right people will come into your life. Become the magnet. You feel me? Become the magnet, and you will, you know, you're gonna see a lot change in your life for sure. Cause fuck those people.
I dare you to let me build.
Oh, that's still an ad. They tried to get us again, man. Appreciate y'all watching, man. Like and subscribe. We've been rocking for 1 hour, so I appreciate you guys. This hip hop heist. Let's finish it out. Thank you guys. Happy New Year too, by the way.
To do AI pictures to make her look more like Beyonce, caking her face up with all that light makeup to take away the dark, natural brown Brahmin tone that Kathy's skin had. Beautiful skin, long arms, shoulders.
Because from what I was told, Beyonce couldn't even have kids, allegedly.
She can't have kids. Her uterus is trash. Been trash. But she had to come up with those 3 babies because that's what's in the marriage contract in order for her to get the extra $1 million for each kid. Can't have no kids? Find some kids.
You got a question from Elaine. Can I please ask Jag, if you knew 10 years ago what you actually dealt with now, do you think you would have even began this ongoing mission?
I've been going through this for 15 years. I've only been going through it for 5 years publicly. I was quiet for as long as I could. I gave Sean Carter the opportunity to do the right thing. And once it became very clear, that was never going to happen. You know, when you get involved with a monster and then you get away with them, there's a part of you, the human part of you, that saw the human part of them, that's hoping that they'll make the right choice, that they'll change their ways. Some people just don't change.
Have we seen Diddy's 3 a.m. video is the next question. Have you seen that, Greg?
Oh, Jesus. You mean him riding a bike in jail?
Yeah.
Trying to keep the devil busy because he's getting bored with all his company?
What? There's a video.
Got people making his bed and giving him hit.
There's a video of Diddy riding his bike in jail. That's crazy.
And he still needs to ride around on a bike for Christmas.
That's me back. Apologies for that.
Speaking of him, you do realize what was about to be exposed and who died on his birthday, right? Quincy Jones.
Mm-hmm. And there are rumors now in Hollywood that allegedly Quincy might have taken his own life.
Oh, he knew it was
going to have to live with the scandal.
Oh, it was coming. Quincy Jones was about to be exposed. Clive Davis is next.
Shame he couldn't have done it before Clarence Avon left. Clarence might still be here. I have no remorse. That piece of crap. It's just honest. Quincy Jones was a deplorable black human being who didn't even want to be black. He actually stated that in interviews when he was in Europe, in Paris, doing jazz tours, how much he hated that he was black. How he wished he was white. Now he couldn't wait to marry a white woman so he could have children that didn't have to be plagued with being black. Congratulations, Kidada. Congratulations.
Awaken is asking whether you've gone down the Mariah Carey rabbit hole yet.
Oh yeah, I just seen that.
What's the point? What's the point? She sold her soul to the devil.
Same contract for her and Nick Cannon.
She ran after Alma told him, made him divorce, made him fight his wife for custody and alimony after she'd been married to him for 20 some odd years. And then she found out Michael Jackson tried to warn her, she didn't listen, and screwing on until Tommy was ready to get rid of her. And then he went and got Jennifer Lopez, and Benny Medina came along and did everything like Mariah Carey out of mine. That's why she had to go to the hospital.
Damn, it was all set up. It was all set up.
Caroline's asking whether you think Jay-Z and Diddy are both communicating through the lawyers because they're named in the same lawsuit.
Well, I'm sure they are in some way.
I believe they're trying to get Jay-Z. I think that they're trying to get Diddy off.
Yeah, he's trying to get Diddy off because if Diddy goes down, he goes down.
Oh, they all.
So they're trying to use Tony Busby as the.
Yeah.
He's the middleman to get both of them that shit.
Yeah, if they can take down Busby, then they can stop the hemorrhage. But the thing is I believe his wife and his family is behind Tony Busby. I think they're trying to find a way to wrap the both of them up so she can walk away a victim and a survivor and hold on that money. What does Tina Noles now gonna do if Beyonce goes? Of course she's online every day attacking people. And she ain't fighting for her daughter. She's fighting for her country club membership.
She need to tell him about the man she was married to because he was doing the same thing with kids.
Oh, you mean Lawson?
Mm.
Yeah, they got all kind of non-disclosure agreements wrapped all up in that.
Facts.
They're all disgusting people.
So how can we save the kids? How can we save the kids?
It's real simple. Write your congressman. Write your states. Write the White House if you need to. 1 million letters to the same office? What kind of force people to have to do their jobs? See, they're relying on your laziness. So they don't do their job.
Mm.
They're relying on you being docile so they can keep getting away with rap. Until the public stands up as a whole and do outreach, nothing's going to change. Nothing. Like I said, I'm here. I'm out here until every survivor comes forward and their voices are so loud you can no longer even hear me.
Wow.
That's what it'll take. A lot of talking. Question is what are we willing to do? Every last one of the celebrity children should be questioned by the authorities right now.
Wow.
Awesome.
Powerful.
Because they know. They also know how easy it is for the parents to get away.
Man, that is power. We're going to bypass these ads because that's what we the best at. That's all we do is just bypass ads on this channel. Nah, look at Julie. Julie said, truth tellers will prevail. I believe that. I truly believe that the truth trumps all lies. And good is over evil. If you good, then you God. And if you evil, you the devil.
To get away with Reb Rum and the public say, oh, look at them. They're such a great family. If we save the celebrity children, we'll find the rest. Like Belial said, let me just give y'all a quick reminder. What Belial said. Everything about this nigga is stop him. Pussy, you was so busy. Oh.
It wasn't well, it was cheated.
I know it's cheated, and I know why she done it. And guess what? And be grateful that you don't. But sometimes the student likes to emulate the teacher.
Ooh, wait. Okay.
And when you can't hunt publicly, you hunt within your camp. See, nobody ever asked why Jaden left that house so young.
He said, I'm out.
You have a relationship with.
I'm gonna tell you this. You don't know if you noticed that boy hates Charlie.
Oh, look, he hates Charlie and he hates Robert.
No, he hates Charlie, and I wish somebody would him why.
He should be in jail. So
his father done things to everybody. His father done to every kids. What they did to Pierre. See, that's why me and Charlie.
And Diddy was Bashir. They turned that boy out and ruined his life.
Now look at
If y'all know who Bashir is, that's the kid from Fire.
Hakeem Lyons.
What? No way.
Put your mic back up.
Hakeem Lyons from
I
Empire.
love that show.
Yeah.
Now he's on OnlyFans. How he is, so the elite came back.
He's on a...
And y'all started with Diddy.
Shut the fuck up.
And his mama did that to him.
That's terrible.
Just like Justin Bieber's mama did it to him.
YK Osiris. The list goes on and on. Usher. Usher's mom
Bow
did him.
Wow.
About Usher. Usher was in the hospital. His mom got paid off.
Yep.
They put away in the hospital as a kid.
He had so much fun with him.
So,
Diddled him
backside
half
rip.
to death. Diddled him half to death.
And his mom took the money. You never heard about that. She was gonna sue Diddy, but Diddy paid her off.
Instead, Justin goes and gets Bieber. I mean, Usher goes to Bieber. Guess what we discovered right here on YouTube?
This stuff.
Wow. That is wild, man. Let's see. Lynette says she wants people to contact the FBI because someone is online lying about her. That's crazy and narcissistic. Well, you never know, man. Home engineer says, great show with Jaguar. She's an inspiration and a beautiful soul. Jaguar, don't let the man bring you down. Yeah, man, do not let the man bring you down. You gotta keep pushing forward. That's crazy though. Hakeem Lyons, man, he was on Empire. He was good on there. That was a good show. I can't believe he's on OnlyFans doing craziness. Yeah, if you're with me, man, appreciate you. Like and subscribe. Let's keep it rocking. It's a good day. Happy New Year's Eve. Happy New Year. Happy New Year's Eve. We here, man. Thank you guys for being here with me. We watching Jaguar Wright and we reacting. So yeah, put your reactions in the live chat. Hit the Cash App if you feel. And if not, just continue watching, man. Peace.
That's where Justin, Holly, and Chloe discovered right here on YouTube. They literally sitting here hand-picking victims.
Jesus.
They're all kids. Look at all the millionaire kids we have.
Children.
Straight from here.
You want to save the kids? How many of those videos did you watch? How many of those videos did you like? Huh? Like, we got to be real. I'm not trying to scold anybody, but we got to be real. Do you really care?
They did to
Because the
Amanda
first thing we need to do is save every last one of these celebrity kids.
Quite a few people asking whether you guys think Jay-Z will actually go to prison.
I prayed on it. I pray for it every day. God always seems to answer my prayers.
I think that there's something that we're missing. I think that it's right in our face, but I just think it's something we're missing because Jay-Z is being protected very heavily.
Not really.
Very
Not really. Spiro is making mistakes he shouldn't make.
Well, yeah, Spiro's ruining it for him. The elites are trying to save him.
He might be he might be tanking it on purpose.
Oh, you think Spiro's doing it on purpose?
Understand this.
Spiro's too good of a lawyer to make these rookie mistakes.
Understand this. That judge, Torres,
Mm-hmm. No, she's a beast.
she was appointed by Obama.
I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah. She was a Barack Obama appointee. Obama was the one that put her there in her seat. So imagine Sean Carter's surprise when one of his other best friends, appointee, didn't look out for him. See, personally, I think that's why Alex went in there all gung-ho, because he was, oh, yeah, well, that's one of Obama's people. All right, we're going to go here, we're going to file it, it's going to be over.
He thought it was dismissed. He thought it was over. She's like, nah.
And guess what? I got reason to believe that Trump is currently monitoring all Obama appointees. For her to take a hard line like that, definitely a way to say, hey, President Trump, I take this seriously. Please don't unseat me.
You about to clean house.
I guess ain't nobody paying attention to any of that. They went in there on a slam dunk thinking old Barry boy was still able to pull strings.
So you make a good point there, because they did the same thing to Diddy with the judges.
Yep.
Because Diddy was about to get out.
Yep. Guess old Barry Santoro can't turn them keys for you like he used to. Hey, Jigga Man. And your wife is fixing to burn you and your boy, who you're not friends with. Never was, just work associates.
You gonna tell on everybody?
These people are vultures. They about to pick at each other's bones. I tell you what I do know. That must have been a hell of a blow when you realize that turnkey you've been used to using ain't working so good anymore. And understand this, they wanted it dismissed before Christmas because they wanted it to go off without any tension and without a hitch. And she played it real nice. She just left them hanging and then came back. Now they're supposed to be doing another emergency filing that could end Tony Busby and woo-tee-woo-tee-woo, and that's the thumbnail. Cat. All they do is cat. All they do is lie.
He said cat.
That they're supposed to be the most powerful people in the world. Do you honestly think they're going to admit to you that behind closed doors they on their knees praying to the
devil? All right, man, let's bypass these ads. Let's get to another comment. Let's go to Tracy Murray says, Jag, why don't you leave the States, babe? Come to UK. We love you, girl. Kim Patton says, you guys are so brave. I have never seen such strength. It always blows me away. Thank you, guys. Okay. So, yeah, those are some comments, man. Like and subscribe. We're here, Hip Hop Heist. And, yeah, that's it, man. Allegedly. Get back to it.
Those doors they on their knees praying to the devil. These people are sick. They just don't want you to see that they're weak, which is why they've created the great Jaguar Wright distraction, hoping that y'all won't hear their knees knocking.
Hey, Jay, can you I would like for you to clear something up for a lot of people.
Sure.
They, because a lot of people was going and saying that you retracted everything you said.
Yeah, no, I didn't retract nothing. Everybody knows that. I already said it. But I say it again. That receipt and all of the receipts that they're using, saying that I said what I said about Jay-Z, which I cleared up and said that was someone else. I gave the name of that person. I told the whole story to make sure it could not be. And then they said, oh, she's retracting. Then all of a sudden I get $300,000 and that's why I'm retracting. No. How many lies are you people willing to believe from liars?
And the Tony Busby situation, you said
that was Danny Robinson. Yeah, Danny Robinson.
So you think Tony Busby's law firm is working with Jay-Z and Diddy?
No, I think the Noles family might be behind that.
Okay, I got you.
$100K to Tony Busby's alma mater in his name. $100,000 donation. Why would you make a donation to his alma mater? Why would you make a donation to anything that he had ever been affiliated with if you were really backing your husband? That don't make no sense.
You think they're compromised?
I think that the Noles, I'm telling you, Matthew Noles has been auspiciously quiet and absent. Why wasn't he there on Christmas Day with his daughter?
I spoke with them and I got a weird vibe. So
that's weird. That only Tina was there and not Matthew.
Yeah.
His girl's big day. And she's doing the halftime show for the Christmas game in Texas. And he didn't show up.
Where they're from, too.
Matthew Noles is not in one picture. Nobody asked. Very quiet. Only person running their mouth is that goofy old broad. Celestine. A.K.A. Tina.
Sorry.
You ain't saying nothing.
Talking about the same one who said her account got hacked. She said her account got hacked.
Her account gets hacked. It gets hacked.
I'm sorry. I'm just going to steal Ratchet and Shane for 5 minutes. Then we'll be back. I just need to borrow them both. Ratchet, Shane will send you a link, but we'll all be back. So don't end the stream.
Okay.
It's just
all right.
funny
Yeah.
to me.
Shane's got a show starting in 5 minutes. That's what that's about. So is there anything you'd like to say in conclusion, Jag, to the viewers?
Stop being stupid. Stop being so easily fooled. Stop believing liars. And you got to ask yourself, if a bunch of people, a group of people come together trying to convince the world that one person is a liar and yet they can't come up with one relevant thing, not one real thing, there might be an agenda. We don't believe you. You need more people. Even if you have to invent them, even if they're bots. It's just sad, Sean.
How do you de-stress from all this?
You want to really know?
We're going to see, folks. Stay tuned.
Spend time with my cowboy. And we have fun. When his head is on, that's what I do.
Yeah. That's a beautiful thing.
She's free. Jaguar free.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yo,
I know how to let go. That's the thing. I know how to let go. When this part of my life is done and we log off, I live my life.
Good.
And I remember what my purpose is.
Everybody's worried about you in the chat.
I'm sure. All that I'm saying is very distressing. And I'm not saying that I won't have a moment.
Yeah.
But Odell comes and he hugs me and he kisses me and he tells me it's gonna be great.
Real quick, man, appreciate y'all watching this hip hop heist. Like and subscribe, man. Subscribe, man. That shit helps out the channel so much. Hit that thumbs up, man. We here. Finishing out this Jaguar Wright interview. A lot has been said, so let's keep it going.
And I believe him.
Power of love.
Love conquers all. Love trumps everything.
Boom. So yeah, man, that was that. Appreciate y'all guys rocking with me. I'm gonna get out of here, but like and subscribe, man. Subscribe, man. Please subscribe right now. We're gonna get out of here. This hip hop heist. It's been great with y'all. Have a happy new year. Be safe. Do not drink and drive. Don't drink. I mean, shit, don't even drink. If really, go out and run like a mile. Go run a mile today and get your year starting off great. This is Hip Hop Heist. We are here, man. We here talking about the news, not the olds. Figure it out. But yeah, man, shout out to Sean Atwood with the reaction material with Jaguar Wright and friends. This is Hip Hop Heist, man. Like and subscribe. And we are out, man. I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to go have a great new year. And yeah, we're going to keep it rocking, man. That's it. Hip Hop Heist.